What's going on, guys? King Flame here, back with yet another video. So this is going to be on a new map, Sacred Pond. Actually not really that new, but I got a little reskin, you know, little recolor, little retexture. So it used to be all sandy, and now it's, you know, all grassy and marshy, you know, the sweet grass B, not the ugly grass A, which is used on Highland. Nah, man, this is using the grass B, buddy B. But yeah, boys, it's gonna be a great match, I hope. I just downloaded a random one on this new map between some good players. As you may recognize, starting in the green side, always green, TSM Karina, aka TSM player. Very good player, very good all-around player too. And then we got Shelty with a 3 in the teal position, and he's playing Poseidon, which is a pretty good guard on this map. It's pretty good. And then we have Leonardo, which is Gold Lion, also a very good Brazilian player. And then we have last but not least, Lad. I am Magic, so the legend, you know, the living legend. Still active, still you know, hopping around like a little bunny, still kicking ass. So yeah, Sacred Pond, man, guys, what a map, what a map. So let me start by explaining how the map works. So as you can see, all the relics are around the pond. I mean, otherwise it wouldn't be the Sacred Pond, right? So yeah, there we have that. And then there's, you know, like unlike other maps, like there's a bunch of variations on the map spawn. So there's deers and caribous as starting spawns. You have some berries, and for the fish, if it's only white fish, perch, then it's low. If it's red, I believe it's medium fish, and if there's also yellow, it's high fish. So you kind of gotta scout the fish, the amounts, and then decide whether you want to go sea or switch to land, because the sea in this map isn't that important, honestly. It's kind of like a mix between land and sea. So yeah, there's that. And you kind of gotta adjust your strategy a little bit, you know, because the gold mines are kind of forward. I mean, there's some bad gold mines on 2v2, but in general the gold mines are very aggressive, so it definitely does favor the aggressor always. So yeah, but yeah, as I was saying earlier, for Poseidon, why it is a good god, I'll explain that. Because basically Poseidon and Hades have access to the pestilence god power from Ares, and as you can see, the pond is very small compared to Mediterranean, so the pestilence is gonna hit a lot of docks. So yeah, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt a little bit, you know. So yeah, that's a strong god power. And besides that, low-key Heimdall rushes are also very strong. And I imagine Kronos deconstructs also be very good, you know. Just shift the tempo forward, and then, you know, take out some dogs with the prominent hands, the Valor oracles and shit, you know, all that shit. But yeah, boys, are you excited to see this? You know, it's kind of a new map, kind of not, you know, like it got a reskin, but like this map is from a map set that I made in 2015. So basically, this is like part of my old set, but this map finally got added in the voobly map pool along with Painted Desert, which are all part of the 2015 map set, along with like Blue Lagoon, Frozen Waste, which you may know already because they're already in the voobly map set anyway. But yeah, these are the latest additions to the map set. So exciting time, boys. It's an exciting time. Alright, so enough talking about the map though. Let's see what's happening in the game. So 3 dogs from Gold Lion and 2 dogs from player, very standard so far. I mean, Egypt is always going to be spamming dogs. The dogs are a little bit cheaper, you know, only 50 gold, so they're going to be spamming that. And I mean, he's gonna have the pestilence. I hope he's going pestilence. Yes, he is. He knows what's up. He knows. He's a smart player. Shelty, my boy. So yeah, he's gonna pestilence all of these docks, and I imagine he's gonna win water pretty hard. He's gonna like send the Cyclops, and Gold Lion will have to counter with the priest or Pharaoh. So yeah, that's gonna be tricky. And here in the bottom lane we have Magic against Player, Loki against Loki. So let's see if Player goes Heimdall. Nope. Let's see if Magic goes Heimdall though. He does. Nice choice. But what that means is that you have to play very aggressive on the land. Like, there's boar spawns in between the players, which you have to take if you want to win land. And you have to like take control of these corners and the gold mines, and then, you know, gold starve. That's the way you gotta play it. So yeah, boys. Of course, you gotta defend your water a little bit. You know, the fish always helps. It's not as good as the Mediterranean, but hey, a little bits help. So, the Plague of the Serpents, looking very good in the new marshy pool. I like it. And there comes the Pestilence. Alright. So yeah, red is not gonna help at all. Oh shit, he forgot this one dock though. If he moved his hippocampus a little bit towards right here, I think he would have hit all the docks, but I'm assuming he didn't see it. Let's check though. Yeah, he did not see it. He knows now though that there's a dock there. But hey, it's alright. And of course, the most efficient way to cut wood villagers, or cut trees, is put 5 villagers on each storehouse, split, especially against Fire Force, but you always want to do it anyway. It's just more efficient. But yeah, a voice, a big water battle going on, and at the same time, players going in balls deep here, just hitting away at the Energar. Alright. Ooh, shit, I like that. Some a new bit of raids. Yeah. This is why you want to split up your wood villagers, so you don't have to move all your villagers at once, which will mean that all your villagers will be idle. So it's very good that you split them up like this. Very good idea. But yeah, Jason coming out. He's gonna say no to the Anubit abuse. Alright. So yeah, he's hunting too. It's just a very good map. It's like high hunt and fish, so it's kind of new, you know. I don't think any of the maps have this kind of setup, so it's all new gameplay, boys. But yeah, red is a little bit behind because he got pestilence. But yeah, he will have to like focus on the land a little bit more with some Anubid raids. You know, maybe hit these villagers up, taking out the houses. And yeah, we added a lot of plants too, me and Grown and JJ. We like talked about the map, you know, what would be cool, you know, to change it around a little bit, because it used to be all sandy, but now it's like all marshy, you know. So there's also some plants in the water, some pepperias, whatever. But yeah, boys, it's looking real cool. Some gravestones. But yeah, basically I'm also working on a new map set called the Flame Party map set 2017, and it's gonna have like 8 maps, I think, a little bit more than the 2050 map set. So there's gonna be a lot of maps, and once it's completed, I'm gonna host a tournament for both the 2050 map set and the 2017. So I kind of like fuse them together, the 2 map sets, and then I'm gonna host a big tournament on all of these new maps and old ones. So yeah, it's not gonna include the original map pool maps, just only the new ones that I made. So it's gonna be kind of cool. There's probably gonna be like a group stage and shit, you know, like 2 players advance from each group, and like groups of 4. and then those 2 players from each group advance to the knockout stage, which will probably be like best out of 3, then best out of 5, and semifinals and shit, you know. And then the final is going to probably be like a best out of 9. But yeah, boys, it seems like Player&Shelty are winning the pond, so they're gonna switch to lands very soon, I imagine. He has a little spy in the middle, just walking around his base. Little pig, you know. Alright, let's switch point of views. Ouch. That's gonna hurt. Ooh, Energy spawn right in the Ox Guard. Alright. Yeah, there goes the Ox Guard. It's lucky though that the Ox Guards for Loki are really cheap. They only cost 25 food and 25 wood. So he can remake them really easily. They train faster too. Ouch. It's a little splash damage. It adds 3 villagers, as you can see. It's like a small area. But yeah, there's some gold mines here and here. No bad gold mines here. He has one on his forward town center though. But yeah, this is his only bad gold mine right now, which he kind of has to defend or it's over. So he got his dwarves helping out though, which is nice. Oh man, there's so many ships. That's a nice, or kind of like a weird wall, but hey, whatever floats your boat, boy. Yeah, he does have the Ice in the Forest and the Hall of Thanes upgrade, which makes his Hersiers both faster for both upgrades. And Magic chose for Heimdall, but I feel like if you go Heimdall, you should not focus on CS much, but just, you know, build forward and just really hit the fucking gold mines, you know, like, I'm not sure where the gold mines spawned in the beginning, but you definitely want to go aggro. I felt like he went a little bit too much on C, but hey, wow. Maybe there can be like a little comeback, we'll see. So let's see how much free fish they have now. That's 8, 9, 7, 8, 9. So they both have 9 fish ships. And they can get like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 more. So they can split it up 4 for each player. But yeah, this is like the important spot to control basically right now. I mean, Gold Lion has still some gold mines in the back, which is very nice. But player took map control of the middle part right here. So he does have control over Magic's gold mines. So, I mean, the gold mine still contains 4.5k gold, so that's a long way before the game ends by Gold Starve. So there's definitely room for like a catch up, but it's definitely hard. I feel like Magic has to go all in right now, like make a lot of Throne X-Men. I mean, you know that player is going all Berserkers too. Yeah, he's mixing in some Throne X-Men. So I feel like you want to put everything into wood right now. He only has 2 right now, which is a little bit too little, but he doesn't have much villagers. Here comes the flaming weapons. Magic does have a little bit more army, but the Thorn X-Men, like, they kind of count for 2 in a Loki war. Like, they're just so good at taking down Hersiers. So player is definitely gonna win this fight. Ouch. Yeah, that's insta resign, boys. Insta resign. So yeah, it was all about this gold control. Yeah, I mean, if you go Heimdall, I think, yeah, you gotta build forward more. Go like more on land on this map, I feel like. I shoot the fire arrows because of flame weapons, that's nice. And I feel like the Anubis raids was a really good idea, but you probably should have made like a little bit more I really hit this wood line really hard, and I just turtle up in the pond. But either way, was one of the first games on this map, so no one has really figured out yet how to accidentally play the map. You know, the build orders aren't there yet, so it will have to take some time, you know, before everything becomes clear. And I hope you guys still enjoy the game, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, boys.